Would you agree with the lesser, greater, and lesser jihad framework? I mean, that's a pretty standard.
Sure, it is.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Can you give me an example of a jihad in history? Like, has there ever been a jihad, an armed jihad, anywhere in history? I mean, has it ever existed for real, or is it just a concept?
Well, absolutely, it has.
Oh, well, example.
I'm not going to go into this sort of history discussion here.
The first thing you got to do is you got to study and understand who you're up against. And you must realize that this is not a religion that you're fighting against. You're fighting against a theopolitical belief system and construct. You're fighting against something that's been doing this thing since 622 AD, 7th century, 1,388 years. You want to dig up Charles Martel and ask him why he was fighting the Muslim army at the Battle of Tours in 732. You want to ask the Venetian fleet at Lepanto why they were fighting a Muslim fleet in 1571. You want to ask the Christian, the Germanic and Austrian knights why they were fighting at the gates of Vienna in 1683. You want to ask people what happened in Constantinople and why today is called Istanbul, because they lost that fight in 1453.
I want to say that what Al-Qaeda is doing is not jihad. They say it is. And Abdul Azam says, in fact, there's not even a greater jihad, that's just a myth, that hadith it didn't even really happen, that there's only armed jihad. Ayatollah Khomeini said there's only armed jihad. And it would be useful to be able to characterize or to contrast what they're doing and what they claim against a legitimate armed jihad.
You need to read the surah, you need to read the hadiths, and then you can really understand this is not a perversion. They are doing exactly what this book says.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do another.
People are asking for you right now.
All right.
And I want to close by saying this, and I think that we have said this all through this morning so far. Until you get principled leadership in the United States of America that is willing to say that, we will continue to chase our tail, because we will never clearly define who this enemy is and then understand their goals and objectives, which is on any jihadist website, and then come up with the right and proper goals and objectives to not only secure our republic, but to secure Western civilization. Thank you.